So I just got off work, got a shower, and I have to meet with a client about a website, which is kind of my second job, kind of sort of second hobby job type thing. So I got an hour to kill, and what better to do in an hour before you meet a client than to drink some homebrew. So I'm trying to finish off the Plenty of Ice, which seems like it's been going on tap forever. I don't know when I kegged it, but it seems like it's been like a year. No, it's only been a month or so, I guess. But guess what? I just got the last drop. It started gurgling on me, and that glass right there, I've already had half a glass. And you know what that gurgling sound is if you have a kegerator and you just run out of keg. So never fear, though. I have another 5 gallons of Frozen Toes IPA on deck. So actually, I just put out the Plenty keg. I forgot to put tape on these to let me know when I kegged them, and it lasted since 2/5, February the 5th. Today is March the 14th. Lasted that long. And here's the last half glass of it. Actually, it's not. I kegged. I bottled about 3 12-ounce bottles and one 22-ounce bomber using the Bowie bottling adapter. I think it's called. Actually, if you want to check that out, it's an awesome product. Just look back a couple of videos, or maybe the last video, I don't know. Love that bottling system. It works great. So anyway, we still got the Bird's Nest IPA here on tap 3, which is probably getting close to running out. And on tap 2, Big Ron's IPA. My next door neighbor helped me brew that one, so that was in honor of him. And we can kill this now. Plenty of Ice is gone, and here in a minute I'll write this down there. That's the Frozen Toes IPA that I just put in there. So, and I mentioned this on Homebrew Talk. I think I'm about to move my gauges outside, because anytime I want to seal a keg, put the CO2 on a keg and shoot up 25, 30 psi, I have to reach in there and move kegs around and get all the way back to the back there where my gauges are that you can't even see, which I thought was a fabulous idea at the time, but I guess I didn't realize how much I was going to be moving these things around to do that, because I'm brewing more. And I need to get my butt in gear and brew more, which I'm brewing Sunday. This coming Sunday, if nothing happens, and it's not really any clone or anything, it's just, I'm getting to where I'm doing my own recipes, which was the Big Ron's IPA was my own recipe, so getting there. Before I head outside, show you something. Check out my latest edition here. So my Ruger 22. Nice stainless steel barrel. Misty got me this a few years ago, and I put my little scope on there, just something to play around with, target practice, shoot around, mess around. And my latest edition, which I love, is my little Ruger LCP lightweight compact pistol. And it is locked and loaded, so I'm being very careful. If you have a concealed permit, this is definitely an awesome gun. I think it weighs like 9 ounces unloaded, and with that bad boy right there in your pocket, nobody knows you got it. Nice little gun. Let's go outside. I'm going to show you something. Last drink of Plenty from the keg, Plenty of Ice. You know what I hate? I hate bird shit. Now, I don't know what the deal is with I think it's a robin. But a robin has been coming in this is like the 5th time I've come home to this. And this robin will sit right there and do his business, and then he will fly over here to this window and beat the crap out of himself on my window. I don't know if he's or what, but why would you just like peck yourself in the window? Or actually, it's not a, yeah, it's a window, not a mirror or anything. You can't really see yourself in there, so I don't know what the deal is, but I kind of pulled up in my truck one day and saw him, and he was just bam, he would go right there and land and crap on my chair, and he would come over here and fly into the window and beat his head on the window, and you can see his little beak marks. So what's up with that? Anybody else have that problem? I don't get it. But anyway, let's go. Let me show you what I came outside for. As I walk out through my backyard, you see Mr. Bentley. Bentley's fixing to be out of here. Love old Bentley, but we're going to give him away to a better home, and I ain't going to get into all that as to why and all that crap. But Bentley's about to find a new home. Maybe that's that robin right there. Just son of a... I love springtime. I'm glad all the birds are out and about, but I don't know why they got to crap over everything and crap all over everything, and I don't know why they got to beat on my windows. But anyway, something I've been meaning to try and do, and I thought this would be a good time to try it this year, since I wasn't doing homebrew last year at this time, is to grow my own hops. Why not? I'm doing everything else from the basics. I've got, I started out doing Mr. Beer. This coming October will be 2 years, so a year and a half I've been into this. Done like a couple of Mr. Beer batches, done a couple of partial mashes. Then I did a, I can't talk. Then I did like a 1 or 2 BI ABs, brewing bags, and I'll bam, straight into all grain. So why not go ahead and grow some hops? So I decided I would just try one. I bought one hop rhizome, which was a Cascade. I thought I'd give it a shot. If it works, if this takes off, then I'll maybe expand and do some more. But I've been reading a lot on it and trying to figure out how this all works. And so I just put me one little spot out here, and that's not it. That's a tomato plant. But as you can see, my little hop rhizome, I guess you can see this. I hope you can see this. Right there was the first one that came out, and right there is another one, and beside of it is the third one. And just sitting here looking at it, I can see right now there is a fourth one. So I had 4 bines, is what they're called, B-I-N-E-S. And looks like they're going to come on up. So I've got to figure out how I'm going to do my trellis. Lord God, how many times have I said this? The big debate about everything in home brewing, every time you've got an idea, there's a debate of, somebody's got a different opinion about it. But the same thing with hops and growing them vertically or horizontally. So they grow like 20 feet tall. My first year, I don't know if they'll go that tall. So my option is to put up like a 20 foot tall trellis of some sort, pole or something. And I've looked at all kinds of different options. So I know all the options that are out there. But I don't think I want to do that. I don't know why I don't want to do that. I know how to do it, and I can do it. But I think this year, maybe for the first year, what I'm going to do is, as you can see where the hop plant is, I think I'm going to put a pipe in the ground about right there and let it go up about 5 feet tall. And basically what I'll do is run a string, actually I'll put a fence post, I'm mumbling and rambling. I'll put a pipe in the ground that will support like the top rail of a chain link fence, coming like 5 foot lengths. So I think I'm going to do that, put that in there and let it stick out of the ground 5 feet. Obviously have string going to a stake somewhere along there and let the hop when it starts growing, I'll get it on that string and let it grow up 5 feet. And then I'm going to go out in the yard that way about 15 feet and put up another 5-foot pole. So I'm going to see how that goes. Since the sun sits this direction, the vine will grow towards the sun. It won't really get any morning sun because of those trees in my neighbor's yard. So it'll come this way towards the sun, and I think I'm going to give that a shot just the first year, just to see how it does. Who knows if it screws up what I'm out, $4 plus whatever it costs me to put the pipe in the ground and all. But I don't know, I'm excited, man. I might have a big old yield of Cascades this fall, whenever you harvest them. I haven't got that far into the research. I'm assuming like any other stuff you plant, you know. But I'm gonna grow some hops, see how it goes. Cascades, Centennials, Nugget, all those hops. I'm gonna have them all out here in my yard. I'm gonna have a whole hop field, and Misty's gonna get pissed because I got hops all in my backyard, in our backyard. I didn't mean to say that. So, do you ever have a what you want to call a nuisance dog in the neighborhood? We have several. Misty and I have done quite a bit of landscaping in the back part of the house. You can see this around this tree. You can see over here under the deck where Mr. Bentley can't go anymore because we've got the old electric fence in there, and it doesn't matter because Bentley's out of here anyway. Say bye to the camera. That's cold-hearted, ain't it? I love Bentley, I really do. But it's time for him to move on. Anyway, dogs from the other neighbors' yards tend to come over here and dig up my pine needles and do their business in my pine needles. What is it about my house? Robins and dogs. So I've tried everything. I've tried mouse traps, I've tried red pepper, I've tried I don't know what all. Pellet guns. I ain't ashamed to say it. I'll shoot a dog if he's in my garden, in my pine needles. Check out what I put in here. A little old fake snake. And you know what? Since I put that little fake snake in there, I ain't seen no dogs digging up my stuff. So, no bird in the birdhouse. I've also got to get my butt in gear and plant the rest of those trees on this side of the house. Just so many hours in a day, right? Like I could be doing it now, but I'm out here drinking beer and showing you hot plants and guns and my kegerator running out of beer. But the trees can wait. I'm debating on having another half a glass of beer. I got like a half hour before my client shows up, and I'm bored out of my mind, and I don't want to get buzzed. I don't have like too much beer, which could be good or bad, I guess. When you're dealing with a client, I could be really loosened up. Only bad thing about that is I'm a nice guy anyway, and get a couple of beers in me and I start being really nice and giving stuff away. And I don't want to do that with a client, right? So anyway, oh, check this out. Misty got me this just for no reason. Hang on my wall, it's a nice beer bottle. It says always on tap. Cold beer, the best head in town. Is that not cool? So one last thing before I end this totally random, stupid, nothing video that you'll probably shake your head and scratch your head and say, like, why did Jake even attempt this? But actually I'm eating some Pringles Light Sour Cream and Onion Pringles. For one reason, I haven't had any supper and I'm starved to death, and second reason, I thought this person would much rather smell my sour cream and onion breath than to smell my beer breath. Roxanne, what I was going to show you is Roxanne's new little trick. Roxanne, Treat. Yeah, if you didn't know, other than Bentley, our boxer that we're about to get rid of, we have another dog. I'm trying to get her an old Roy treat. You like my shirt, by the way? This was my St. Patrick's Day shirt. So, there's Rocky. You want a treat? Huh? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me you want a treat. Good girl. Is that not amazing? Like, that she can bark for her treat? But anyway, I may do a video of my brew day this coming Sunday. I haven't done a brew day video in a while. It gets kind of redundant, but we'll see how it goes. Got some other things on my mind I may share with you that's totally off topic, nothing beer related for a change. So we'll see how that goes later.